Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more zombie. Hey, yet another zombie survivors. I was gonna say just zombie survivors, but this is a very special, yet another zombie survivors. So I'm gonna start out with the medic again. The last episode we ran, we just kind of I only need like a 1,400 more points to get the uh, to kind of get her to open her new abilities. So we'll probably, I'll just kind of cruise through here real quick and just kind of see what we do. Now, you have to know too, like, she seems fairly powerful here with the handgun. The handgun does really, really well. And she fires fairly quickly, especially in the beginning. But as soon as you get to her, like her taser weapon, not her taser weapon, but like her tranquilizer, like medical gun, her fire rate gets really, really slow. So I would probably recommend, if you're starting with the medic, is go ahead and you can get a couple of points in the handgun while you're waiting for your first survivor to show up. And then once you kind of get that figured out, then you can work on getting that thing. So like I'm gonna take the handgun here, and I probably will start working on either regen or life steal, just so that we have that, and I can still effectively take a couple of zombies down with me. Because if I go to the syringe gun, it is slow. It's such a slow firing rate. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go with life steal. You know what? Maybe we'll go with health regeneration. We're gonna go. We'll go with something slightly different this time, because last time we went with SWAT and we went with the tank. The tank is well, he's a tank, and the SWAT, especially with some of your other some of your the M16 that SWAT gets, like they could put some bullets out, like they put some bullets down quickly. So we will keep going with health regen. Part of the reason I'm going to go with health regen is if I'm going to go fire rate up. I think fire rate up will be a good plan. Because I think I'm going to go with a Huntress and with maybe Huntress and Engineer might be good. So yeah, we'll take Huntress here. So now we have the Huntress. So the Huntress is going to fire slow also. So let me just take that, smacking me right in the face. So critical chance. We'll do some more health regen. We'll keep our health regen up, and we'll start working on trying to get the Huntress into her. Maybe we'll go explodey arrows if we can, and then so hopefully what the plan here will be is to do a quick run through. Well, a quick run through. That's going to be 20 minutes. There's really no way to change that other than dying before your 20 minutes is up. And for the most part, well, I don't know. With the Huntress and like the Engineer, I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't know if. I think that's going to be a single point time. I don't think I want to do that. Because I lose 150 health, but I get regen for 50 seconds. But I think it's going to go away after that, and I don't know if that health comes back. You know what? We're doing it for science. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pills. It'll give us 50. We don't need it, but I want to see if the health comes back. Because that, we might as well do some stuff for science. Because if the pills just kind of, you know, permanently hinder you for that, I don't know if that's a good trade-off. Like it sounds good on the surface, and if you really need the health points, like later in the game, it might be useful. Like if you're like towards the end of it, and you can get a bunch of health regen for you know for 50 seconds and allow you to last like a minute longer in endless mode or something, it might be worth it. Um, so this will push us up. Yeah, so it shows 1100, 1250 out of 1100. I don't want. You know what? We'll take Ghost. He's kind of like I didn't want to do SWAT again. We did SWAT last time. I'm trying to at least somewhat pretend like I'm doing something different. Doing the exact same thing over and over again. Just it's not fun for me. It's not fun for you. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. The Ghost is about crits, and the bow's about crits too. You can get some good crits. You can get both of them have ways to increase your crits up pretty high. All right, so it looks like when it wears off, the hit points come back. So that's helpful. Maybe. Because it added 300 to 11. Maybe we do just lose those health points forever. So once again, this is you get 200 health, but you lose two regeneration. So I don't know if that's worth it either. The stick minus weapon damage, but plus XP modifier. I'm not liking any of those. I'm not taking that thing again. We'll take armor. Yeah, we'll take armor for now. So it's and if they're trying to set it up so that you're making choices, you're like, oh, I want health regen, but I can lose some hit points. Some of that stuff kind of makes sense. Like, oh, I can lose some health regen, but I can pick up more hit points. It's if they're trying to, and you're already starting to see, I'm starting to have trouble, kind of taking these guys out. I'm not going fast enough. So the Huntress fires fairly slow, and so does the Ghost. The Ghost, he only really does it melee range till you open his. Once you open kind of the higher end stuff with them, they start doing. He starts doing further out. He has two. He has one that looks like it strikes the entire screen. It's like 1,000 cuts and it says 1,000. It's more like 100. But it just kind of hits everybody on the screen, kind of. And that one's kind of cool. It's like this big AOE like crazy thing. And then it kind of hurts my eyes, but it is what it is. And then the other one, he hits things and they swirl out and like a weird. Nope. I don't like that. Nope, no sir. Nope. We are not going to go with a smacking today. No, we're gonna pass on the smacking. We're gonna run through here. We're gonna duck, dive, dodge, and weave. And the yellow box. So a lot of this game is trying to figure out and work your way around the hitboxes and trying to figure out where the hitboxes are, and trying to squeeze through as tightly as you can without getting smacked. And it takes, it's fairly close up. I was, for some reason, I decided to go after the shuriken over there, and that's not helpful, because that's not a thing I can grab. Magna power, critical chance. You know what? Let's go for critical chance. because these two characters are all already kind of critical chance type characters. They both have things that kind of push up their critical chance, and being able to crit and clear out things on the board. Probably be, what, magnet. I'll take that. Thank you. Nope. I'm gonna run away now. We'll do a little bit more. Yeah. So critical chance plus 4%. So our critical chance right now is 22. So that's a decent critical chance. But we will definitely get that up there. So this will turn his katana attack into a cleave, which is helpful. She goes from firing one arrow to firing multiple arrows, to firing either cold based or explosive arrows. And then so we'll just multi-shot her up some more. And like I said in the previous games, a lot of this kind of entails those extra abilities are just extra. They're not super helpful. Some of them are better than others, but your best bang for your buck is doing your critical damage and fire rate. Yeah, we'll just go straight critical build here. See if we can get some critical damage, get some critical hit, if we can get a lot of critical damage and a lot of critical hit kind of going, that will help. We can get the the big numbers, as Retromation says. So, and if I watch a lot of Retromation, I watch a lot of I just lost my brain. Splat's done this one too. I think he's done this one. A couple other people have done it. Wonderbots. A lot of those guys that do a lot of these. The Bullet Heavens, stuff like that. There's some of them I like more than others. This one, I don't know why. I enjoy this one for some reason. It's it's such a wild ability because you're basically mixing the classes. So since you have 3 different classes, you can kind of choose to mix and match them, or not mix and match them at all if you don't want to. You can actually do it solo with a single character. It is a lot harder to do with a single character. Critical damage up. Yep. Giant enemy crab. PhD. Let's go with more crit. Yeah, let's go to more crit. Our crit damage is starting to climb. So if we can crit more often, I think that's probably a good plan. I don't know how that's going to work with her. We're at 1200. We need 16 to open her next abilities. I kind of want to open those and see what they are. Oh, don't want the frisbee. No, we're just going to run right through the middle here and pretend like that was the plan all along. It was the plan. You can't make me believe differently. And it's not stupid if it works, right? Yep. Okay, you guys are not being cooperative. You are being bad zombies. You're grabbing. No. Let's see. Arrow rain. That may be good. I wonder if arrow rain will crit. Because that's just basically arrows in the middle of. Okay, there's the apple a day to keep the medic away. So that means that we have opened the her ability to upgrade her weapon past the syringe gun. So we're going to go ahead and open her syringe gun. So we'll start. You can see how much slower she's firing. It does turn it into like an AoE dot. So as she hits people and then they die, they kind of burst zombie medication onto the ground, and it causes problems for the other zombies around it. But That is not helping me right now. Plus 50% critical every 30 seconds for 5 seconds. I like it. Every 30 seconds for 6 seconds. Turn these guys into crit monsters. And you'll see, I don't know if that shows up on the screen, but it looks like you're looking through like a screen or something. It's like this weird, I don't know what the algorithm's going to do to it. But every once in a while, you'll kind of see the screen take on that weird, it's like, I call it a screen door effect, where it's like when you're too close to the screen door and it gives you that weird thing. Think of, remember like the first Resident Evil movie, where all the lasers come in and cut the guy into little big squares. Think that, if it doesn't show up. Like little bitty squares. Come on, give me that stuff. Like personality, movement speed, that might be helpful. Oh, might have been helpful right there. Go down here, see if we can get some more levels. Life steal, the life steal, I don't know if that's going to help us a lot. It won't hurt us though. Now, you know, at least the problem is these are 3 slow hitting characters. Like if we were doing with the you know, Daka with the tank and SWAT, where they're just throwing freaking bullets, you know, like they're, you know, it's 4th of July in Texas. Then it goes, skill cooldown may not be a bad plan. Weapon fire rate though is going to be probably helpful right now, because with these guys all being really slow firing, like weapon fire rate is really helpful. I don't know if that affects your reload speed. It may not be helpful. I may be going down a bad path here. And it's really hard to kind of figure out if it's worth you know, worth doing it. They seem to be firing a lot faster. Oh yeah, so the fire rate goes up. So maybe the fire rate should help then. So if I can get their fire rates up, that way they're firing more often. Oh, that is a lot of not happiness right now. These guys are angry. Let's get her more multi-shot. So the next upgrade we get for the Huntress for her weapon will hopefully allow us to choose or just be fire. We'll see how that works out. Weapon reload time. We'll do weapon reload time. Yeah, she's putting in work with the reloads and the fire rates. I don't know if it's super helpful or not, but it seems to be helpful. Maybe I just want it to be helpful, so it is. I guess it may not actually be helpful. It may be the placebo effect. I just think that it's helpful, so, and I want it to be helpful, so then, you know, my brain makes it helpful. Ooh, explosive arrows, just what we wanted. Haha. Oh, that's cool. They're like little, they're timed. So she like fires an explosive arrow. It sticks in it for a little bit, and then they explode later. So yeah, that should be helpful. I do ultimately I want to make a like just an explodey build. I want to get her with those arrows. Probably get the tank with a rocket launcher. Maybe I would do SWAT and have him use his grenades, and then that way he could use the M16 for suppression. and just to kind of keep things off of us. Yeah. So and then basically she goes back to 2 explosive arrows. So now we're gonna work at trying to get her more explosive arrows, because more explosive arrows are helpful. More explodies. Eagle Eye. Now we'll go with health regen. I'm gonna probably need that sooner rather than later. Nope. Oh, see right there, I needed it. Ooh, magnet. More explosive arrows. So she should be firing. I don't know. I think it's 4 now. Yeah, it looks like 4. Fire all the explosive arrows. Skill cooldown. Nope, we're gonna go at reload speed again. If I can, the more bullets I can get out on the screen, the better off we are. And then if you guys do have a request for a specific type of build or something like crazy, I'll try to see if I can kind of force builds. At some point, I may have to try to do stuff. We'll figure some things out. But if you want to see 3 characters and like an explosive build, or try the medic with the engineer, I'm gonna work. I've slowed down a little bit. I had to take a break from this game. It's a lot. It's especially all the explosions and the bright lights and stuff. It can be a bit. And every once in a while, I get migraines. And when I play this game for a period of time, it definitely tires me out and makes me susceptible to those. So it's a lot of brain power, and it's a lot of fast movement and trying to not die, and as I stand on things that are trying to kill me. Instantly reloads when you take damage. More weapon damage. We'll just go straight weapon damage. I think that may be the best plan there. I probably should use my rerolls more often. We will do more Eagle Eye. That'll get us more crit chance. And we're starting to get into the angry times. So if you don't know, basically if you just play on the normal setting, the game lasts 20 minutes. If you make it to 20 minutes, then you've completed it. And it basically, that game will end. I will probably do most of my gameplay on those, because that keeps the game, the play style down to, or the video down to 20 to 30 minutes. Once I get done doing my intros and talking, and this slows it down too. We'll do skill down and do that. We will do we'll do more crit damage. So the other problem too is as you get them, you level them up and they get more skills and stuff like that, it slows you down, because your guys aren't as strong, because you start running into this problem where you have so many skills to pull out of the skill bank that it actually makes it harder to get the ones you want sometimes. Which is part of the reason I made such a beeline for that guy. Next one, what I'll probably end up doing is... actually, as soon as we get done with this, I'm probably going to run another one with the medic as the leader again, so that we can see at least what that syringe turns into. And I will hard sell down the syringe alley. So instead of, I'll just deal with it in the beginning. Nope, we're just gonna run through here. Yep, we're just gonna. Nope, nope. I'm good. I'm just gonna. Oh, no, I'm not going that way. That was a bad choice. Ow, ow, ow! Stop grabbing me. SOS signal detected. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, there's a yellow box. Dip on the box for a second. Do another katana slash. Weapon reload. We drastically need weapon reload right now. Arrow rain. Arrow rain may not have been. I probably should have reloaded that one. Should have tried for something different. Oh, there's a magnet. Let's grab that and run away. We're at 19 minutes. Whoa. It's about, honestly, more about just trying to run where you're just trying to stay out of being murderized. It's more about just trying to find a path through the chaos than it is about trying to figure out what you're shooting. Like trying to force these things or force fire into something. But you see, even with all that, that regen is putting in some work. And as long as I can, you know, hold my own for a little bit between fights, or between rushing through. We'll try to see. Yep, daylight's almost here. We're not going to quite make it. All right. All right. Wind cutter. So wind cutter does that and then fires out a purple beam. And it's a swirly thing that goes out, and it basically turns him into a ranged. But that is the end of that one. So that was us opening her stuff. So we'll go ahead. We're going to continue there. And Apple won't keep me away. So freezing flask and antidote flask, right? So we're going to try. We'll go back to the main menu here real quick. Any upgrades? We'll keep putting points into reptilian blood. That seems like a good plan to do. Yeah. So basically, I think you got to put a point into this thing, and then that maybe opens this. I don't know. I don't know how this works. All right. So we're gonna go back to the medic again, and we're gonna go back to this city again. So we are at 30 minutes now. This may be slightly longer, but I at least want to try to get her weapon upgraded to the. I would assume the antidote flask are going to basically make an AOE. Like, I think she'll just throw the flask and it just explodes. So whether you do freezing or you do there's a freezing build with her and the Huntress. The Huntress has freezing arrows, so I'm sure you could probably freeze, just start freezing everything on the screen. Kind of run around. Just the beginning here is just waiting to see, and I'm going to do exactly what I said not to do beforehand, and show you kind of why it's a bad idea to do it. It's just going to the syringe by yourself without having somebody to help you makes it really difficult. So we'll do that, and maybe if we get an SOS early, I may skip SOS just for a little bit and just run with her by herself and kind of see what that gun does. We're probably going to get shot in the face or grabbed by a zombie and something bad will happen. But I'm going to try it anyway. All right. Oh, there you go, syringe gun. So you see, like, her reload is so slow. Oh, you missed too. That's great. I think if they die when they have it, then they drop the goo down, and then it starts AoEing everybody around them. So that part is helpful. But if not, it is. So I'm going to be going for reload speed. I'm going to be going for weapon speed. Let's see, reload time, fire rate. We'll go with fire rate. So the trick here is and it does kind of AoE them, or it basically applies a dot to them. So having the dot on them, and then it helped. But yeah, that stuff's gonna. This is bad plans right here, my friends. This is bad choices. Because once I get into a boss, like trying to fight a boss with this thing is a horrible plan. But the trick is if you can stay on one character for a little longer, it actually helps you a lot in the long run, because you can kind of force that weapon up fairly easily by itself. I'm gonna banish pills. Oh, I don't like pills. In the grand scheme of things, they I don't know. I'm sure there's a use for it, but losing hit points for a permanent hit point reduction, like at least in the Frozen Heart, it's a permanent kind of change. So that I can kind of get behind, but the pills to give you a temporary start, and then we're gonna skip again. Like I said, bad choices today. The last time I made a bunch of bad choices, it actually it did well with the tank running solo. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this doing something similar. I think this is going to end in me being sad, hoping that our next level here we'll get both of the options for the gun. Yeah, this is going downhill quickly. So this is not a good plan. Oh, potato. Maximum health. Reload time. We want reload time. Maximum health. It would be helpful, but not as helpful as reload time or speed. We're going to go down here to this SOS and see how that works out for me. And I'm going to do more stupidity. Oh, don't need that right now. Excuse me, sir. Liberate. Freezing flask enhances your syringe gun into freezing flask. I don't think that's a good plan right now. All right, so there you go. So we enhance the syringe gun into antidote flask or into freezing flask. So those are your two options there. I'm going to go with Antidote Flask. So now, yeah, it's just an AoE. My worry was if I had done freezing, that it wouldn't have done damage. And being that I only have one damage thrower right now, her not doing damage would have made my life not fun. It's already pretty not fun. Fire rate. So the damage isn't like, the damage is not awesome with it. Not a huge super fan. Nope. Movement speed, yeah. Let's. As much as I'd love to go fire rate, I need to be able to run away. I need to run away because this is definitely a kiting mode. This is back in the EverQuest Druid frickin' kiting days. Like, you just see how much damage I am not doing to things, especially with a boss. Like, I have to get some sort of somebody else to come help her. I think it's possible to do this, but I don't think it would be fun. We'll do health regeneration for now. SWAT. Yep. There you go. SWAT. Do some work. Now the good news is we're guaranteed like every single time to have at least one item for the SWAT guy, because we have no other way around it. We have to, because she's only got 2 things that she can pull now, and if I pick up enough things with like the health regen, then it will get removed too. So we're gonna just start working on his gun. We'll do health regeneration, even though I probably should have done something else. Probably should have just re-rolled there. No, I don't have any re-rolls. I'm going to do grenade trail. The helicopter thing is cool, but it just kind of goes across wherever you want, or wherever it wants. Like, if I had some sort of control over it or some idea of what I was doing with it, it may be slightly better. But with it just going wherever the hell it wants to, it makes it difficult. Kill cooldown and weapon reload time. I like those ideas. Even though I don't really have anything that needs a skill cooldown right now, the weapon reload speed is good fun. I think I may wait on another person for a minute, because I really need to get some points into his basic weapon. So we're going to cheese that. We'll get another pistol upgrade. And unfortunately, like, I don't have a choice. Like, he's got to go to the M16 or the AR. There's really no way around it. I need just pure damage, and having him go from being able to fire all the time to firing like once every 10 minutes. Not a good plan. I need bullets. I need all the bullets. Right, 8 minutes. It's definitely doing a lot better. The medic, I think, is one of those things. I'm not gonna say it's impossible to do a medic run by themselves, but it would be difficult. Like trying to, because their weapon just it's a support weapon. It's not meant for, because like just trying to take out a boss, it does so little damage because it's meant to just be like this dot ability. And with a dot ability, that's great, but I can only apply it so many times to a boss. Like if I could stack it like 15 times or something, like every time I hit it, it got another stack of antidote, and it started, kind of multiplicatively adding to it. You could probably do something with that, but in later in the game, their stats just or their health gets so high that it just makes it really difficult to do that. We're gonna liberate again, even though I kind of would like the engineer. The engineer might be fun. Oh, that is not helpful at all. Life skill may be helpful. You know what? Let's we'll take the PhD for the regen. So the thing is if I can get the 5th level of PhD, it removes it from the pool, so I don't get it any longer. And if I don't get it any longer, then it makes it easier to get upgrades for the other guys. And getting upgrades for other people's weapons is helpful. Okay. Happiness is luck. If you don't know, it there's basically a luck stat for 4-leaf clover, and it says it increases your happiness. So I'm pretty sure happiness is luck. It doesn't. I don't know if it actually says it anywhere. It just strongly points towards it. Nope. Nope. I guess I'll go with PhD to see if I can continue to try to get it out of the pool. So as you can see, like right now, even these they're having the bosses are just causing me no end of problems. I can't kill them. I can't kill the bosses. And you can see our kill numbers are way down. She's just not. You know what? I'm gonna go with PhD. I probably should have went with a gun there, but that will remove PhD from the pool. So now it will be gone. So now it will be hopefully easier to do this. Grab the old magnet. Oh, of course. Yeah, why not? That makes sense. Get us some levels. So there's the 2 sniper rifle and the assault rifle for the. So basically, the sniper rifle, it will slow your. It's powerful. It's really strong, but it will slow your fire rate down, and it's not what I need to do right now. I need my fire rate up because I don't have other people to help me right now. We're going to take weapon damage. I'm basically trying to get weapon damage for his AR so that it just each little shot is better. Grab that. We'll go assault rifle again. That probably didn't help much. There really wasn't much on the ground. More points into the AR. All right, we'll go see if we can find somebody else. If we find the engineer, I'll grab the engineer. I like the engineer. I just, the taserness, the tank. I'm gonna liberate, and I'm gonna look for the engineer. It's a bad plan, but why stop at bad plans now? Like this whole run's been a bad plan, so I might as well continue it. Um, it's all going horrible so far. So I'd hate for it to start going better. Honestly, the tank, putting the tank into this mix, would make it a lot easier. Even with a shotgun, the tank would do work. Just because weapon reload. With the weapon damage, the reload, and the fire rate we have built into these two, the shotgun would do some good bits in the beginning there. But I've already done medic, SWAT, tank. I want something different. We're at 13 minutes. Oh, almost 14 now. Slowly working. Just kind of running for my life. Nope. SOS signal detected. Back, of course, back the way I just came from. Why would it be anywhere else? Grenades. More grenades. I'll have to build, in order to do sniper, I kind of have to build around it. I need somebody else that can kind of keep him off of the SWAT. You have one that you're doing the high damage with, and then you'll have somebody else to kind of keep things off of them. So I probably would need to do like the tank and have him go minigun. Fire rate, movement speed. I like both of these things. I like both of them. Nope. Enough. You guys are very not cooperative today. I do not like. I don't like it. I'm trying to go find a friend. It's back in the same place. It's like oh, you ran over there. Oh, here, let me put it in a place that's horrible for you to get to, and then put half of. Nope. I've already done the enchantress today. I want grenades. The good news is by the time we actually open them, well, we only have 5 minutes, so it's not going to get better. Whatever. Maybe I'll just say screw it and just we'll see if we can end with 2. I don't know if I've beat with 2 yet. I don't know if there's an achievement for beating it with 2 survivors. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna find out today. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get some life steal in. I'm already in. Like now watch, the engineer's gonna show up. Now that I've given up, the engineer's gonna be there. We only got 4 minutes left, engineer. Not enough time for you to do anything. Oh no, he's not here. He's like, screw you, I ain't showing up. Like, you turned me down too many times. I will say that that doesn't seem to it doesn't seem to re-roll that well. It seems like the it kind of gets stuck with the same 2 for a while. I don't know what the re-roll is, but you would think that if you only have 3 characters, well, right now we have 4 characters out, right? We have the engineer, ghost, tank, and the huntress, right? You would think that each time at least one of them would be different. Like you wouldn't think you would get like the huntress and the ghost like 3 times in a row or something. Maybe it's just me not paying attention, but and the potato, I don't know what the potato does. I'm taking the potato for the memes. Whatever. This run's already garbage. We might as well get potatoes. Oh, this was a bad choice. Okay, this whole run was a bad choice. Dude, Jesus. Nope. Please don't smack me in the face with a big thing. It hurt. Ooh, weapon fire rate. We'll do that. I have ran a run that I've gotten all 3 potatoes. Didn't do anything. I was kind of saddened by it. I was actually kind of upset about not getting 3 potatoes, or not getting an achievement for having 3 potatoes. If you do know what the potatoes do, leave a comment. Because I don't know. They don't. Obviously, there's nothing listed on them. I'm sure it's just a meme thing. But you know, it's funny. I like taking potatoes. I don't know why. Mostly because I'm a glutton for punishment. Just nope. Ouch, ow, oh, run through the bees. Run through the bees. At least we get, oh god, health regen. All right, fine. We'll go check. I'm not picking up anybody else. I only got a minute left. Yep, no. We're probably okay. Helicopter strike it is. Oh, I could probably use a magnet sooner rather than later. We'll see if we can max out all their skills again. Weapon fire rate, movement speed. Both seem like a good thing to do. Being able to run faster and shoot faster. Both good plans. Well, there is some weird jinkiness going on. I don't know if it's showing up, but there's some weird glitchiness with the grounds are like doing really weird things that are making my eyeballs hurt. So like it's like the light and the grass and the red thing. There's too many things going on at the same time, and it's flickering back and forth between the light and the red arrows for the path and the grass, and it's jittering really bad. I don't know if it just did it right there again. I don't know what that is, but there is some anger going on there, and I did not like it. Haha, sucker fishes! I survived! Oh, it does. It takes 2. You survive. Complete a run in default. Alright, so there is that guy there. Medic in the SWAT. Damage. Almost 200,000 to 800. Like, she does not do damage at all. It takes 2. While under 20% health, increase the armor by 30% for that duration. That's nice. And then the antidote flash. Takes 2. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. If you are, if you have any questions, please throw them down below. If you have an idea for a run you would like to see or some craziness, I'm up for it. I'm a glutton for punishment. So throw those down in the comments. If you want to see more of this or some of the other stuff I do on the channel, please go ahead, hit the subscribe if you think I deserve it, and the like if you think the video deserves it. But with that, we will let y'all go because it's been an hour. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.